Welcome to the NHL Historic Rebuild with the 2002-2003 Pittsburgh Penguins. The journey starts at the 2002 NHL Draft, where we will be drafting Alexei, Johnny Boychuk, and Franz Nielsen. Originally drafted. Alexei, Johnny Boychuk, and Franz Nielsen will be three important parts of our team to begin with. Alexei will be an important sniper for our team. He's going to be a good top six forward. Johnny Boychuk will be a good top four defenseman, and Franz Nielsen will be a center that plays in all situations. The first trade that we are going to make as GM of this team is trading Alex Kovalev, Tomas Surovy, and Jamie Pushor to the Montreal Canadiens for Mike Ribeiro, Franz Nielsen, and a second-round pick in 2005, who we used to select Jonathan Quick. The Penguins are a rebuilding team, so they might as well trade Kovalev while he wants to be traded and he has value. He will want to play for a better team because he does not want to play on a bad team. Kovalev is still in his prime, and the Canadiens need a star forward. So this trade does make sense. Boschman will take some time to develop, but in time he will become a top four defenseman for us. Mike Ribeiro will likely be a number one or number two center for the Penguins. Jonathan Quick will be an important part of the team later on, likely their number one goalie. The second trade that the Penguins are going to make is trading Martin Straka, Ville Nieminen, Mikael Samuelsson, and a fifth-round pick in 2004 to the Minnesota Wild for Willie Mitchell, Pascal Dupuis, and a second-round pick in 2003, which we used to select David Backes. The fifth-round pick in 2004 was used to select Troy Brouwer. Straka should get a chance to play for a contending team. Nieminen and Samuelsson should be solid role players for a contending team as well. Willie Mitchell would be a good defensive defenseman that plays in the top six. Dupuis is a good two-way player that can chip in goals here and there and can play with star players. David Backes is a great power forward that the Penguins can rely on upon the future. The third trade that we are going to make is trading Dick Tarnstrom, Rico, Fata, and Shean Donovan to the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim for a third-round pick in 2004, a sixth-round pick in 2003. These picks will be used to select Alexei Emelin with the third-round pick in 2004 and Dustin Byfuglien with the sixth-round pick in 2003. And we would also be getting a fifth-round pick in 2004, which we used to select Mikael Grabovski. The Penguins should trade Dick Tarnstrom at his highest value and try to move out some dead weight as well. So here we are just getting some draft picks and try to build through the draft as well as we can. The final trade we make is trading Ian Moran, Aleskey Morozov, Alexander Dake, and Milan Kraft to the Chicago Blackhawks for Craig Anderson, Sean Thornton, Tyler Arneson, and a fifth-round pick in 2004, which we used to select Christopher Steen. This trade is just to get rid of some of the players that will be taking up spots from better players next year. The Blackhawks are a bubble team and would like to add some depth to their team. Anderson would be a good goaltender prospect for the Penguins next year. Sean Thornton would be an enforcer for the Penguins to protect the star players that they draft. And Arneson is a solid third or fourth line player. Versteeg is a solid second or third line winger as well. This brings us to the 2003 NHL draft. Here we are going to select 4 difference-making players in Corey Perry, Corey Crawford, David Backes, and Dustin Byfuglien. These 4 players will be core players for our team, play a huge role in our team going forward. So, after all said and done, we will added via trade Francois Beauchemin, Mike Ribeiro, Willie Mitchell, Pascal Dupuis, Craig Anderson, Sean Thornton, and Tyler Arneson. They would have added via draft Alex Steen, Johnny Boychuk, Franz Nielsen, Corey Perry, Corey Crawford, David Backes, Dustin Byfuglien, Jonathan Quick, Alexei Emelin, Christopher Steek, and Mikael Grabovski. They would have lost Alex Kovalev, Thomas Surovy, Jamie Pushor, Martin Straka, Ville Nieminen, Michael Samuelsson, Dick Tarnstrom, Rico Fata, Shean Donovan, Ian Moran, Aleskey, Alexander Dake, Milan Kraft, and a 5th round pick in 2012. Pittsburgh Penguins now have the foundation to become a powerhouse team for the next decade. Next, I will be doing an NHL historic rebuild with the 2003-2004 Chicago Blackhawks.